front end versus back end funnels. Now, before we get started with today's topic, if you can remember to hit that like and subscribe button, we would greatly appreciate it, as it really helps the channel and it helps us get these videos out to more people who would benefit from them. Now, if you've been in online business for a while, you probably are already very familiar with the term funnels. In case you aren't familiar, funnels are really just a series of pages that are strung together in sequence that lead your prospect through the buying decision. And it takes them from the questions that they have, and it helps educate them and teaches them certain things that they need to know and they need to understand, and then leads them to the inevitable point that they realize, oh, hey, if I really want to deal with this, if I really want to deal with this problem or help me achieve this goal of mine, I should really consider buying your product or service. And that's what a marketing funnel does. It educates the consumer, shows them what they need to know, shows them the things that they need to understand, and then provides a solution for them that they can take and implement. And that allows you to make sales and to grow your business. Now, most people, when they do this, they build their funnels and they're doing it with pretty much the same strategy for all their funnels. They're putting out their marketing funnels and their campaigns, and they're doing, they're doing all their funnels the same way. They're putting out a product, and they need to generate a certain amount of profit from every single product and every single funnel that they create. But that's not really how most successful businesses approach their marketing funnels. It's not really how they build things. It's not really how they strategize on how to build their funnels. Most successful businesses and entrepreneurs actually break their funnels into two categories: the front end funnel and the back end funnel. Now, what is the difference between those? The front end funnel is really designed just for customer acquisition. That's it. That's the only thing. It's just designed to go out and get new customers, and it's designed to get new customers at a break-even rate. So you're not even trying to generate a profit. You're not even trying to make money on it. You're solely looking at this from the perspective of, I just want to get more customers into my business. So what you're going to do is you know that if you can get someone to start buying one of your products and services, the odds of them buying more expensive products and services go up. And you have this base now of people who have already become your customers and are much more likely to become repeat buyers and to buy more things. So the initial campaigns that you run is where you set up a lower price product, something that isn't super expensive or super costly, and it's a good entry point for someone who may not be familiar with you, rather than buying into like a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 program that's going to cost them a lot of money. And if they're not familiar with you, they may be a little hesitant to drop that much money right away. They may drop something like on a $50 product, and they may say, hey, you know what, I don't want to do that because I'm not really sure about this, but I would sure be willing to buy a $50 product. That would something, that would be certainly well within my range of things that I would like to do. And so you create these funnels and you send traffic to it. You run some ads and you send traffic to try and get people to buy this low ticket product. This low ticket product is really out there, and it's designed to get people to say yes and to get them to start the buying process and go through it. Now, as you're bringing people through that process, as you're bringing people through and getting them to say yes to buying your specific product, now what you're doing is building this database and this list of customers who are now part of your business, who are now said yes to buying something that you put out there. Now is when we introduce the back-end funnel. The purpose of the back-end funnel is really to take all those existing people who have already said yes and said, yeah, I'm going to buy something from you, and monetize and turn those customers into a for-profit situation. So what really happens is you run this lower ticket offer and you run it out there and you get lots of people saying yes, and you're not making any money on it, but you're getting lots of people familiar with your business. They're consuming your products and services, and they're getting very much like, oh, wow, this is great stuff. I really like it. And then what you do is you follow up with them. They're now on your email list. You can start sending them follow-up emails. You can send them follow-up things that offer them the ability to watch another training or to see something else, which is then going to lead them to buying a higher ticket offer. Now, Some of them will absolutely go and do that and follow up with that. You can also start marketing to them and do a live training or a workshop where you're presenting this other offer. You can have people follow up with them. You can follow up with their on phone, call them on the phone and follow up with a phone call and try and schedule a call with them. Or you can have someone on a team who would be following up and doing that. All of those are things that you're now bringing them in and you're offering them, hey, this was great that you bought this $50 product to get started, and hopefully you're getting a lot of benefit and a lot of value out of that. But if you'd really like to go and get a lot more help, here's this other opportunity that we have for you, which will be really great for you to go through and really helpful for you to get this information. So now let's talk about you considering this higher ticket offer, and now all of a sudden they're considering buying $1,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 product, and that person who came in at a $50 price level is now becoming a much more significant customer, and you've turned them from a break-even situation to a for-profit situation. And the best part of all that is that you've done that without any extra ad spend. You spend the money to acquire a whole base of customers. You got them all on your list. You send them all these emails to remarket to them to these other funnels and these other marketing campaigns. They go through these other marketing campaigns just by being part of your email list and your email sequence, which you can all set up in an automated format. So if somebody buys X, they automatically get added to this sequence of emails. And as a result, they go through this process, and now they have this situation where they're like, oh my goodness, this is great. Now I want something else. What else do you have? I want to join these other things. And they go through and they learn about it, and you're getting sales without having to actually spend any more money on advertising. And not only that, your email list is now filled with people who are buyers. And again, we've all used the terms in the past. You know, it's great to get people on your email list, which it is 100% true. I agree with that 100%, but it's even better to have an email list full of buyers rather than just simply people who wanted to download a free ebook or wanted to get a free resource and are just basically tire kickers. They're really not going to join your program. They're not going to buy your products. They really just want something for free that they can use and do a few things with, but they're really not serious about becoming your customer. And that's typically what most email lists are made up of. Lots of people who downloaded free resources, who got the freebies and took them and ran and said, great, I got this resource now, and never did anything further. Your email list will be far more effective so that if you send out a broadcast email to your list, you'll have a lot more success if you have that list full of people who actually have made at least a small purchase and have proven themselves to be willing to be buyers as opposed to people who are really more tire kickers. So these are great strategies to keep in mind. As you're building your business, remember, not every marketing campaign is the same. Not every marketing campaign should be treated the same. It should be viewed as a step-by-step process and something that you're doing to build your business in stages, and not everything is created equal. Use your cheaper end products to bring people in, to get people excited, to get them to be customers, and then get them to buy the stuff that actually is going to generate a profit for you and give you income from what it is that you're doing. This is the same reason that places like Costco have on Saturdays. They have lots of freebies going out because they know lots of families come, and they know families will come and bring their children just to get some of the freebies and keep them there. But what happens while you're there getting the little taste tests and things and all the little freebies that they're giving away, you're also filling your cart with all sorts of other products which are actually going to make them money. So keep that in mind. Think of your business in stages. How can you acquire customers at cost, as many of them as you possibly can, and in doing so, now convert those customers into higher ticket buyers in some way, shape, or form, and that could be any type of different capacity. It could be a $200 or $300 product, a course, or something like that you've created. Or it could be a higher ticket product. Scale your people up. Get them to buy further products and services and give them reasons why they should do it. And you will find a way that you have grown your business and scaled it up to a much higher level by simply focusing on, first and foremost, acquiring as many customers as you can and then cross-selling them into other opportunities as you go. So That's it for today's video. I hope you found it valuable. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.